You need to stop dismissing tribesmen if they don't have the right perks when you pick them up. It turns out that we might have been throwing away the perfect minions, so today I'm going to explain what you should look for if you're still looking for the perfect minions like I am, particularly the weapon and armor smiths. In the last video, I explained how to farm the perfect NPCs for your base. Thankfully, I was only partially wrong, and this is why. As they level up, minions gain new perks. And as it turns out, they can gain their tribe-specific perks. The Butcher is the minion that I learned this from. According to the tribe history, which is a great feature by the way, it says that the Butcher obtained getting braver through continuous self-improvement. I think every 5 levels they have a chance to lose a bad perk and gain a good perk every 10 levels, but I haven't looked into confirmation on that, and it's just all hearsay right now. Regardless, she gained that perk, and in its description it says that it's a Claw tribe exclusive. What the perk does is much less important than the fact that minions will learn tribe exclusive perks. So that means we really should just be looking for minions with skill caps and hope that when they level up, they get a great perk, or the perk that we're looking for. Now, I can hear all of you right now, but Coconut leveling up takes too long, even on a boosted server. Well, that's where this lovely machine comes into play. I haven't beaten the saber-toothed cat yet, but as you can see, my tribe and especially my combat minions are very high level for the area. This is because I've been power leveling all of them simultaneously while I was out farming weapon and armor smiths at the beginner Flint tribe camp. In another previous video, I talked about how you can get your harvesters working 100% of the time without the need to repair their tools. I used that strategy, along with the power leveling method you see here, to give everyone a constant supply of materials to grind out their body levels, and in some case their skill levels too. Here is a trick to the crafters though, if you decide to use this method, which you probably will because this is a genius idea. As they level up, you'll gain the chance to apply their stat points. Most people will start to dump those points into perception to boost the output. But since we're trying to power level our minions, you'll want to put those initial points into agility for the production efficiency boost instead. Later on, I believe there's a body shaping pill that'll let you change the stats of your minions, but don't dump all of your points into agility or perception until you know for sure. What this method does is as you put points into agility, they're cranking out their levels faster, and then once you reach a point like say agility at 20 or 25 or something like that, you can start putting them into perception to start boosting the output, since you want these crafters to be good crafters, just in case you can't remodel them later. And that's the whole point. We want them to level up faster. Then you just sit back and do whatever you want to do while they grind out their levels and hope that your weapon and armor smiths learn their Flint tribe exclusive perks. If they don't, you can either keep them if you're happy with their performance or replace them with a better model. The choice will be up to you. Over the past few days, as you can see, I've farmed more minions, replacing the ones I have with upgrades, and I upgraded the base using the bricks that the carver made to grind out levels. It's a well-oiled machine, and as soon as I get the right time set up for the craftsmen to make the tools, it'll be running constantly at 100%, and any new minions I get will have a very easy time leveling up as a result of my hard work building this machine. As you can see, I moved my farm to the top of the workshop. This is because it's really the most efficient use of space since you can't stack farm plots over each other. It blocks the sun or something, and I guess plants need sunlight. This also opened up the ground that the farm was covering, allowing more wood, plants, and stone to respawn to help fuel the machine. As a side note, some of my side projects, as much as I'd like to keep them there, the animal cages will probably need to be moved out of the workshop and given more space. I don't think the butcher can get to the pens as easily, leading them to not butcher the animals, creating a shortage of meat and feathers. I've been having the weaponsmith make a crap load of arrows to level up weaponsmithing. I haven't figured out if the monkeys are working as intended, so I simply got more monkeys, and I'm trying to just have them gather nuts for cooking oil. We'll see how that goes. The monkeys are super weird. Salt is a big sticking point right now also, but I imagine that'll be solved when I run into the salt mines after I move on from the rainforest. But by then I'll have my army of maxed out minions to help me move, so it should be pretty easy. I do think it's time to get out of the rainforest though. I'm only looking for an armorsmith at 120, but I'm sure I can find a decent farming spot in the next area, and it'll give me more stuff to discover and min-max. But here's a question for you. What video do you want to see next? I have 4 ideas. Well, I have 3 ideas. A list of things I don't like about Soulmask and changes I hope they'll make, a more detailed look at my automation setup, simple gameplay with some commentary, like my first time fighting the Sabertooth or the Plunderer's Dungeon and whatever, you know, getting to the new area, because I actually haven't made it past the Plunderer's Dungeon in this entire time. That's how focused I've been on my camp and automation. And if you have a different video idea, yeah, what's your idea? Let me know what you think in the comments below and if my little discovery helped you out or not. But that's it for today. You're welcome.